I love Reiki. It's been very inspiring journey with Reiki. I've learned so much. Just recently, I went on tour with the Owl Tribe, and a bunch of my students and I, we did Reiki all over Mexico, and we did Reiki circles with Octa, and it was amazing. The work, it always really amazes me. It's always something that's really beautiful, and when you give Reiki, you also receive Reiki. And so you're also getting a healing at the same time as you're giving. And I've been so blessed to be a Reiki master and attune people, and then see my students go out there and heal, and to do a Reiki circle together. It's just an amazing thing. And my Reiki journey has taken me to so many different places, to so many different people that I would have never met if I wouldn't have put myself out there and asked, and would you like to have some Reiki, or would you like to be a student, or would you like to be attuned? I've met so many beautiful people, and it's just been, I've seen miracles happen. It's been a very blessed thing, and I feel very thankful. Some tips if you're practicing Reiki, and this would go out to some of my students, would be to make sure that you do self-Reiki. Self-Reiki is so important because it gives you the opportunity to really get in touch with the energy, and it's just also really good for you to just be quiet and be with yourself, and you can learn a lot about healing from healing yourself. So that would be one of my major tips. Right now I'm working with crystals, and crystals are amazing. It's just my way of connecting with the earth, and it's a beautiful, powerful way of working with Reiki. So I would ask students to just be creative as much as they can, and go ahead and be creative with their Reiki. You can use it for, you can send light to people long distance. You can pray for people all the time. I do Reiki all the time. People call me up and they say, this is going on with me, what can I do? And I'll say, okay, I'll send you some light today. So I'm always in the light, even if I'm like on the bus or walking around. I'm always sending somebody light, because everybody needs light. But the more people who are given light, the better. So keep practicing, because practicing really makes it, keeps you in touch with this beautiful energy. As a Reiki master, I can give attunements to people so that I can pass the Reiki energy through my body to another person, and then they can do Reiki, which is amazing. Reiki level 1, you can give to yourself and to other people, and Reiki level 2, you can send distance Reiki and send to the past and future. It's very multidimensional, and it's very cool. And then the next level will be Reiki master, and you can teach people. And every time I give an attunement, I get an attunement. So imagine what that would feel like. It's great because you're always in the light. I remember and amazing things happen, and every time it's different. Everyone you work on, every time it's different. And I remember one time I was working, I was doing an attunement on one of my students for Reiki level 1, and his cat jumped up on his belly in the middle of the attunement, and it was amazing. He just sat there and he was just like taking up the energy. And so I felt like that's the first cat that I've attuned. And he's a Reiki cat, and he really is a special cat. And so you never know what's going to happen. You never know who's going to need it. And it's beautiful in that way. I've been a Reiki master for 14 years now, and it's an amazing part of my life. And before I was a Reiki master, I always wanted to be a healer, and I was always interested in helping people. And I was at the Academy of Natural Healing, and I was working with a shaman named Lewis Harrison, who's great. And he told me, and he's the head of the academy, and he told me, to do corporate massage. And I was doing corporate massage with Lewis. And one day, this guy Kenneth, who was the manager of the health services there, he said, "Bobby, what are you doing? All these people are going to sleep." And it was crazy. They were going to sleep. In 3 minutes, they were asleep. And I said, I don't know. He's like, "Well, are you doing Reiki?" And I'm like, "Reiki? What is that?" So I asked my teacher, I asked Lewis, I said, "Reiki, what is that?" And he's like, "Oh, we offer it here at the school. You want to be a Reiki master?" And I'm like, "Sure." I wanted to know, what this was. And I found out it was from Japan. And I felt like it was something that I was naturally doing, that I should go ahead and find out more and try to do it officially, I guess, or to work within this modality. I do a lot of other healing modalities. I do a lot of other light works. I channel Diksha. I've channeled Jare. I've channeled Heart Light, and I channel Reiki, and all the energies are very different, and they're very independent. So, and you're really co-creating when you're working with different lights and healing energy and source. You could feel it as something that's different from you, and it's beautiful. I feel like it's also very natural too. So I feel some people might be born with it, some people might be able just to do it on their own, and I feel that that's really special and beautiful. And I feel like if you're a person that you feel like you're a light worker, and that you can heal through light or through touch or through your hands, I feel keep on exploring that and see where it takes you. This is an art. It's creative, and so dive into that. Go with it.